get ready to go. We're glad that you're all here, so now it's time to start the show. We're not in school, but we can still pretend by making music until this ends. We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Hey there, Falcons. Guys, we got some things to practice today. We learned something new last week, and this week we're going to take that new information and we're going to practice it and get it good. Because practice, well, that might make perfect, but it does make you better. So we're going to practice a little bit. So, enough talking about practicing. Let's get to it and let's make some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Alrighty, second grade, I have a very fun song for you today. It's not just a fun song to sing, it's a fun song to play a game for. The song is called The Closet Key. It has a little bit of a question for you. Listen, well, actually not really a question, but more of a, well, you take a listen. Listen. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Now, I sing that, it's very, very similar, but one time's different. Listen, here's the first time. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Here's the next time. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Did you hear what was different? There was something different. Did you hear what was different? Right. The first time it went higher. The second time it went lower. Good. This time I want you to listen and tell me, how many times do I take a breath? How many phrases are in this song? Listen. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. How many phrases did you hear? 4 phrases. A lot of our songs have 4 phrases. I'll sing, you echo back this time. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Good. Okay. Try a little bit longer. Actually, let's try the whole song. I think you can sing it right now. Sing it with me. Here we go. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Great. Very simple song. It's not too hard. Now, there's a game you can play with this song. You're going to need something to hide. You're also going to need somebody else to play with. Okay? I actually have a key. This is a key. You don't have to have a key. You can use something that's small, sort of like this key. You're going to take something and you're going to hide it somewhere in a room. Somewhere. It could be under a couch, could be under a table, could be inside a magazine, could be underneath a pillow. Lots of different places you could hide something. And the other person who you're playing with, well, they're not going to know where it is, but you're going to help them find it. You're going to help them find it not by telling them. You're going to help them with your singing voice. Let's imagine for a second that I'm looking for this key. And let's say the key is, let's say it's over here. Now, let's say I can't really see where it is. Let's say it's out of view. I don't know exactly where it is. So I'm going to walk around. As I move around, you are going to sing the song. But you're going to change your voice. It's going to be a little bit like hot and cold. You guys ever play hot and cold? This is very similar. Except in this game, hot and cold is shown with your voice. When they are hot, when they're close to the key, your voice is going to get louder. When they're cold, when they're far away from the key, your voice is going to get quieter. So let's see what happens. The key is right off camera here, okay? Let's pretend I don't know where it is. So if I go this way, I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Hey, I found it. Wow, wasn't that amazing? Yes. So you sing the song while somebody else looks, and you change your voice as they walk around. As they get closer to where that thing is hidden, you're going to sing louder. Not scream. You don't want to yell. But you want to sing with a louder singing voice. As they get further away from the key, you're going to sing with a quiet singing voice. Not whisper. You don't want to whisper. That's too quiet. You want to sing quietly. So let's actually try it. Let's sing the song quietly. Ready? Here we go. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. Right. Okay, what if they're really close to it? Let's sing really loudly. Ready? Here we go. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. I have lost my closet key in that lady's garden. So your voice changes as you sing it. You don't just sing it once. You sing it over and over and over and over until they find whatever you've hidden. So find something to hide, find someone to play with, and see if you can play a little hot and cold with your singing voice with the closet key. But most importantly, make sure you're having fun.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Okay, second grade, let's review. Last week, we learned about a brand new solfege sound in music. A sound that was lower than mi, but higher than do. It was in between. We had 3 in a row. And in music, we said a sound that's in between mi and do is called re. And it sounds like this. Mi, re, do. Hand signs look like this. There's mi, there's re, and there's do. Sing it with me. Mi, re, do. Good. Try with your other hand. Here you go. Mi, re, do. How about both hands? Here we go. Mi, re, do. Great. In music, when we have 3 sounds in a row like that, we have a name for those 3 sounds in a row. We call 3 sounds in a row a trichord. And it looks like this if we write it out on our steps. Very simple. 3 steps. That's all we need for right now. That's all we have for our song we're going to work on. Like that. 3 sounds in a row. 3, 2, 1. This is called a trichord. Like a triangle or a triceratops or a tricycle. A trichord has 3 sounds in a row. What does this look like on our staff? This is where it gets a little bit tricky, but we talked about it last week. I'll make a little help for myself here, a little reminder. I'm going to put mi, re, do, just like that. We said before that mi goes on the first line, just like that. We said before earlier this year that do goes way down on its own line. And our new sound re is in between mi and do. It's lower than mi, but higher than do. So it goes underneath the first line, just like that. And if we want to write it out really, we'll put the rest and put the bar lines just like that. Today, we're going to be writing out some trichords. Mi, re, do. We're going to see that a lot of the songs we've been singing recently actually have a trichord in them. So you're going to need a piece of paper, you're going to need a ruler to make some staff paper, and you need something to write with. So get those materials ready, because coming up next, we are going to be writing some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Okay, second grade, hopefully you have a staff paper written out. If you don't, you want to make sure you do that with the ruler. Make those 5 straight lines. Probably getting really good at that by now in the year. We're going to write out some trichords. We're going to write out some songs that have trichords. We're going to start with one that I just showed you. We're going to actually write it together now. What I want you to do is we're going to write out that phrase from Hot Cross Buns that uses mi, re, do. And I want you to make a little reminder first. It's always good to make a reminder. I need lots of reminders, okay? If I don't do reminders, I forget. And sometimes I forget to do my reminders, and then I'm in a lot of trouble. But let's not worry about that now. Let's worry about this. Here we go. We're going to put a little reminder here. We're going to put mi, re, do. Just like that. Put it nice and low on your board. Below your staff. Make sure it's not on your staff. Make sure it's below your staff. Because your words, the letters don't go on there. The notes go on there, okay? Now, do you remember where these go? Mi, we said where mi goes. Mi goes on the first line. So put a note right there on the first line. Nice and big. Make sure the first line goes right through it. Re is our new one. And re is very close to mi, but it's a little bit lower. In fact, it's right beneath the first line. So go ahead and copy along with me on your staff. If you have to pause the video at any time, please feel free to. I will not be offended. But just try to keep up. And if you can't, then pause it, and you can start it up when you're all caught up, all right? And then we've got do here at the end. Do, you have to make your own line, like so. Well, not really like so. So is not our solfeging. This is like do, but forget it. Okay, here we go. We got 3 sounds, our trichord. We got to put our stems, of course, like that, like that, like that. And then, oh, at the end, we are forgetting something. Mi, re, do. What do we need at the end? Obviously, a rest we do. There we go. And then we can put our bar lines as well. It's always a good thing to put. So go ahead and make sure your board looks just like that. Make sure your staff is written out like that. It's a good practice one. It's a very easy one. It has one of each of our trichord. Once you have it written out, let's actually sing it together now. Read your music. I'll read mine. Here we go. Mi, re, do. Can you point at your notes while you sing it? Here we go. Mi, re, do. Great. Okay, now, if you are able to erase that, erase it. If you're not able to erase it, make another staff. You're going to need at least 2 more pieces of staff paper, okay? Because our next song is going to have a trichord in it as well, and it's a song that might make you fall asleep. I hope it doesn't. Hope you stay awake, but it is a lullaby. It's this song. Gently sleep, little one. Gently sleep, day is done. We sang that song a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully you've woken up since then. If you've been asleep that entire time, you might want to call your doctor. But let's do a phrase from this song. Let's do the very first phrase. The very first phrase is very interesting. I want you to listen to it. Gently sleep. Take the words away. Loo, loo, loo. That melody is interesting. What direction does that melody go? Loo, loo, loo. What direction does it go? Well, it goes up, right? It starts low, and it goes high. Any thoughts? What might the solfege names be? Sounds like 3 notes in a row. It sounds like a trichord. But this time, instead of going down, it goes up. So what would it start on? Do, re, mi. Yes. Let's make a little reminder here. Do, re, mi. Interesting. It's like hot cross buns, but backwards, isn't it? This time our first one's do. Where does do go? Yes, it does. It goes on its own line. So feel free to copy along with me. Always a good idea. Then re is underneath the first line. We said that before. Don't make sure it doesn't go through the line. Make sure it's underneath the line. And then we've got me. Now, hold on a second for me. I got a little bone to pick with me. Do, re, mi. Wait a minute. Mi sounds like it lasts for 2 beats, which means it's not a quarter. It's a half note. What are the rules? What are the rules? We don't color it in, right? So this is a little tricky one. Our note for me is a half note, so we're not going to color it in. We're just going to make a circle. And notice how the line goes right through that note. It's a half note. Now we do have to put our stems, of course. And we put a stem there, a bar line, and a bar line. And there is gently sleep. Gently sleep. Great. Let's sing it once you have it written out. Look at yours, read your music, and point to it. Here we go. Do, re, mi. Can you sing this time? Don't point, but actually show your hand sign this time. Here we go. Ready? Do, re, mi. Great. That was a really good one. I like having those half notes. It's kind of fun when you come across one. You know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Now, you know what? Hopefully you're awake by now. If you're not, you're about to be, because we're going for a hike. Going for a hike up a mountain, and it's not just any mountain. It is a rocky mountain, rocky mountain, rocky mountain high. When you're on that rocky mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 do remember me. Do, 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 do remember me. That last part of the song. Do remember me. Sounds like we have more notes this time. Loo, 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 loo. What direction does it go? It goes down. So it's starting high and it's coming down. Loo, 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 loo. Sounds like we have some more than once. Can you figure out what it is? Loo, 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 loo. Mi, mi, re, re, do. Exactly. Okay, let's make a little reminder here. Mi, mi, re, re, do. Okay. Start a B this time. How many do we have? 2 in a row. Where do they go? On the first line. Feel free to copy along with me. Pause the video if you have to to catch up. I'm going to keep going, but if you have to pause it, I won't be offended. Okay. Next, re. We have 2 re's. And where does re go again? Re is right below me. It is underneath the first line. Just like that. And finally, we've got do, but hold on a second. Mi, mi, re, re, do. What type of note is do? Ah, it's another half note. We got a lot of half notes this time. Put a line, draw the note, but make sure you don't color it in. Make sure the line goes right through the middle. It almost looks like Saturn We're talking planets here. I don't know why we're talking planets. We're talking about mountains, but there we go. And we'll put the stems too. We got toddy, toddy, ta, with our half note. Put the bar lines, and there it is. The end of Rocky Mountain. Mi, mi, re, re, do. Can we sing that and actually point to your music? Here we go. Mi, mi, re, re, do. Good. This time, sing it and show the hand sign. Here you go. Mi, mi, re, re, do. Great job. Guys, feel free to write out some of your own music using trichords. They're pretty fun to use. Pretty fun to write out. They're not too hard to write out as long as you know where each one of them goes. Maybe you can mix and match them in a different order, but have fun experimenting. But most importantly, have fun making music.
We're making music with our